What's going on, everyone? It's been a little bit since my last Facebook Live update about what the Spark team is up to, so I figured I'd make one today, and nothing really much has changed. We are growing as fast as possible, continue to surround ourselves with capable people, because that's really what it is. It's creating situations where when I win, everybody else wins. When they win, I win, and that's it. Like, really all we're trying to do within Spark is create partnerships where maybe you use my funding, maybe you use my construction crew, maybe you use the mastermind group to, build community, like whatever it is, like the tools that I have or the relationships I have or the money that I have propel you closer towards your goals at a rate that you otherwise didn't think was possible. Like, if I could summarize what I'm working on right now, it's entirely that. And so, that can look in a few different ways. If you have a project that's too big to take on yourself, I'd love to fund it. I'd love to be a part of it. I'd love for my construction crew to handle a large portion of that renovation for you. If you're just looking for your first single-family home, I don't think we should partner, but I do think you should send it to me because I'm more than happy to just tell you what my take would be. But a single-family home, you need to take it on yourself. I'm more than happy to share how I would do it. And if you need Spark Construction for help, or if you need a hard money loan, I might be willing to help there as well. But if you find a big deal, like a really big deal, and you want to grow as fast as possible like I did, again, the first deal I did was taking down a 48-lot mobile home park, which is now 96 total lots. If you want to grow like that and take the kind of unconventional route, I've got funding, I've got the bank partnerships, and again, I've got the crew, and I'm ready to go. I don't necessarily want to be the boots on the ground anymore. But if there's a way that we can set up a win-win where I can allow you to explore and chase your dreams faster than you otherwise are, I'd love to do that. So I got asked this question the other day, was with Spark Homes, like, what is the goal? Like, last year we did over 100 homes. This year, are we making that same push? Yes and no. Like, yes, I want to buy over 100 again. We've got the team to do it. That there's no question about that. We have the team and the resources to do it. We've got the banking, we've got the investors. Like, we are fully prepped and ready. And I would say it really depends on what interest rates continue to do, if that's going to be a really drastic push that we make. So we'll see. I think this year we'll take down 60, 70, or 80. No problem at all. Like, I would be shocked if we didn't do that. I've got Justin Oldham has taken over as, manager of Spark Homes, taking away a lot of my responsibility. With him in place, with him putting in the hours he is, with Zach and Devin and Aaron all putting in the hours they are, we should hit 60, 70, 80, no problem. But it really depends on the team. I know, and I've tried to form Spark around me leading by example. Like, I'm never going to ask anyone to do something that I'm not willing to do or that I haven't already done. But I'm in the season now of, I realize that the team is not robots. I realize that, there are seasons to where I really need to push. And there's also seasons where, hey, what is success for everyone? And a lot of times that's not, working 80, 90 hours a week to chase some number, which at the end of the day is more of an ego chip than anything. Like, that's what 10 homes a month is. That's what 100 homes a year is. It's nothing more than an ego chip. So instead, like, it'd be much better to focus on 60 really, really profitable deals. Now, of course, 100 really profitable deals would be better, but I hope you get what I'm saying. It's not just about the ego chip and not just about the number. It's about, all right, we have the team for it. There's a season for it. Is now that season to really push? I felt like last year was, but is this year the season to really push and try to break that ground again? The cool thing is, though, is now that we did that last year, we know it's possible. And again, I feel like we'll do 60, 70, 80 houses this year without, kind of like sleepwalking through it. Like, our ceiling is so much higher now because I think if we really push the team, we might be able to do 120, 130 houses. Like, if we really, really pushed like we did last year. So, yes and no. I know that doesn't really answer the question at the beginning of the video, but to summarize, it depends on Spark Homes. We have the team for it, we have the funding for it, we have the investors for it, we have the construction crew. And then what specifically am I doing? I just want to set up more win-wins. Like, that's really what I'm looking for, is how can I continue to grow this brand and create situations where someone can chase their dreams with the funding, the support, and the safety net that I provide. That's what I'm looking for. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you have a great week. If you need anything, you got a deal you want me to look at, sometimes it takes me a little bit to respond, but I'm happy to do so. I don't need anything from the deal to give you my feedback. If you need a construction quote, I can put you in touch with Devin for your next project. If you need a hard money loan, just send me a message. I'll need the house, you're playing with it, your track record, and then right now I'm doing 12%, 1.6 months, personal guaranteed, and 75% of ARV, monthly payments of interest only. And then the Spark Mastermind group, if you're interested in building community, it is a paid group. It's you make a commitment to me, I make a commitment to you. Simple as that. It's not coaching, but it is a community. If you're interested in that, reach out. I'd love to get you connected, get you plugged in. I think that's it. Is anybody on the call? Does anybody on the call need anything? I gotta hop off here in just a second, but if there's one question, I'll stick around to answer it. Why do I look so tired? Because I am. Hate that one a lot. This is just how I look, unfortunately. Alright. Well, I'm gonna log off. If anybody needs anything, again, please don't hesitate to reach out. Like, real estate has changed my life. I am only interested in creating situations where it can change others too. And if we can perform a win-win, whether that's you on the Spark team, whether that's you looking for the Spark team, whether that's you getting lending from the Spark team, like, that's what I'm about. So, thanks again, and I'll take a new live soon.